Now, with record high inflation and climbing gas prices, many families are struggling to make ends meet. That includes putting food on the table. As Cap KVU's Emily Goodell reports, food banks are struggling as well to meet that growing demand.
Lisa Sargent has been working at the Yakima Salvation Army Food Bank for more than 20 years. And in that time, she says she's never seen a food shortage this bad.
When the pandemic first hit, we were seeing 100 cars a day, 5 days a week. That was tough times. We're not at 100 cars yet, but our numbers have definitely increased again.
Sargent says it's not just gas prices and the cost of food that's putting stress on families. Donors to the food banks are also feeling the pinch.
Typically, our basement is full, and we are never in fear of us not having food for the next week. And at this time, our basement is not full like it has been in the past. So that's our biggest challenge, is the need for food.
OIC of Washington Food Bank Coordinator Tanya Carrillo says it's a statewide problem.
We have been seeing for the past 3 weeks a lot of food shortage, which we're kind of been low. So hopefully we're able to get that up soon.
The limit is twice a month at OIC Food Bank and once a month at Salvation Army, but they won't turn anyone away.
If you are in need, you just need to tell us. You just need to call us, and we are here to help you. We're here to support you.
If you want to help, OIC is looking for fresh produce, and Salvation Army needs canned goods. And if you're the one who thinks you might need help,
call us. We'll talk to you. We'll try to reassure you that there is no shame in coming to the food bank. It is here for you, and if you're needed, it is here for your family. This is your health, we're talking about. Nobody should go hungry.
Sargent encourages people who are uncomfortable to just reach out. The Salvation Army will do anything it can to help when people need it the most. In Yakima, Emily Goodell, Cap KVU, Local News.
Now, Washington Representative Dan Newhouse says he has some legislation in the works that could help those food banks get more donations. The Food Donation Improvement Act would allow grocery stores to donate products that aren't up to store standards but are still edible. This without worrying about potential liability. Newhouse is also pushing forward another bill, the Food Date Labeling Act, that would create standards for sell-by dates so you don't accidentally end up throwing away food that is still just fine to eat.
There's a whole host of different dates for letting you know whether or not a food product is good or fresh, but there's no standard there. It doesn't necessarily, just because it has a date stamped on it, you don't know for sure what that means.
Newhouse says the goal is to decrease food waste and get local food banks the help they need. Both bills have been introduced in Congress, but they are still in committee.